Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like the ship of
I know this
Theseus.
one.
If you keep fixing the eventually, can you really say that? And what if you took all the old parts? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts?
Or like the second
Hey,
one.
do you think it's the same?
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John?
John's head and heart are both his, but apart from those...
We're just think about it. The cells in
Yep.
our body change
Yep,
every
there,
day.
here we're
Old
going.
ones die and new ones are born. Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once. Or maybe
Those.
part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's
Yeah.
how we're all connected. Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Okay.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long?
It's funny to me that every usage of 2 is a number. Like that seems like a style guide problem where someone was like, oh yeah, just translate all. Like I don't know how you end up with that. I guess it had to be like they said, do it like this, and then they didn't think about it. I don't know, because I think the typical convention is if you're using it in like in a general sense, you're gonna spell it out as TWO. But otherwise, 2 is more for when you're like dealing with actual numbers like 32 or doing math. I don't know.
How long are you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw.
All right. That's okay.
Oh.
No, it was. We were just
Just
playing with.
huh?
Let's go, Junpei.
Playing with Matt. Didn't know you were into that.
You're a dick. All right, I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking. Just do it, all right?
Fine then.
Next door. Let's go.
All right, let's get going.
I'm afraid of
Hey,
doors
man,
opening.
what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy? You know, get a little excited?
Not really.
Worried about June.
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
She def knows something.
There too, huh? Every door in this place is locked up tight.
How about that one?
That seems like a
May
good
as well give it
candidate
a
to move
try.
forward.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Hey, the other
June?
group's here.
And Santa. And Lotus too.
Whoa! What the hell is this?
What are you doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey
They all
guys!
meet up,
Could you come
obviously.
take a look at this? Look on the wall here.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck. So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. And... Door 8. Yep.
Yeah.
They both eventually end up at this hallway.
Why don't you guys just check that first? Like, that seems like a thing you should just do. I don't know. Wouldn't 6 also lead up here then? But it's just further. Or wait, no, it's 7, 8, and 9. I don't know where 9 goes. Or no, it wasn't 9. It was 6. I think it was just 6, 7, and 8, right? And then 6 didn't open.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but otherwise we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nonary game works.
I see. Wait a sec.
How notary works.
Hey, could this lead to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Oh,
So this-
almost forgot. We should keep this.
So this opens up the way we came.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back.
Hey, is Ace here?
In the hospital
Whoa,
room.
the screen tearing.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying.
Wait, what?
The 6 of you split into 2 teams. You solved the puzzles and then
The
met one
laboratory.
another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors.
Right.
At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Right, Junpei?
Yeah.
Oh, the solar system keys. Actually, we found
This
one in
one's
the
Jupiter.
laboratory too.
What'd you find?
Here, the Earth key.
Oh, hey, we need that too.
I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Yeah. On it.
Ah, we have 3 keys that we haven't used yet.
Yeah. The Jupiter key that we found in the operating room. The Saturn key card we found in the kitchen. And the Earth key Lotus just gave me.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs.
Wait! What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh? Me?
1, 4, 7. It's 11, 12. Ends up being 3.
Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
Alright, let's get moving.
They're going through 3. Gonna come around. See if
Okay,
they
we're
can
heading
find
Be
Snake.
careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes.
Alright. Anyway, okay. They didn't select it yet. I'm like, why are you guys talking? You don't have much time.
Okay, we're off.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time. Let me explain.
Yeah, we should use the keys.
Well, I get it.
Yes.
And here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
Perfect.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Like, look at the overall map.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
What do you mean?
Well, we already searched I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
Of course there's a
Of
reason.
course there's a reason. Man, sometimes I can't.
Huh?
This.
The Saturn key card. And the Earth key?
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Don't you remember on C deck, where we are,
Yeah, the big elevator.
and next to the elevator? And on A deck, there was a keyhole.
Okay.
So the 2 keys that.
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
Yes, that's right.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then.
Let's.
What do you say we split into 2 teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you 2 can search Saturn, all right?
Okay.
Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key. We have no idea what's on the other side of these, so don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
There's a card reader next to the left elevator.
Yeah, this seems more risky for us because there's like, it's an elevator. Sometimes those can get stuck. Door's probably not getting jammed, especially if you keep it open.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card.
Go.
Great! It looks like it's working now.
All right. Now, how do I call the elevator?
It's just going to be
Oh,
like a number
It only has
here.
the upside down triangle on it.
I guess there's no up button. Well, we may as well try pushing this one.
Lights go out. You're blind. Whoa.
It opened. Look, Jumpy.
Sweet! It opened! Let's get going.
So this is from A deck, I think we're coming.
What?
What?
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Okay, I can't. Oh my goodness, I can actually look at things. When did they let me do this? Stairway, first class cabin, B-deck central staircase. Also been over here. I haven't really checked out the casino at all, but we did go there. Kitchen, second class cabin. I guess that's the one we had. That and the laboratory, but I guess that was upstairs or downstairs. So large hospital room. This is the laboratory. The shower room, which we didn't go to. As it was, no, it's not connected to the operating room. What is this? I guess that comes later. Laboratory. B central staircase. So we've only been on C deck and B deck, but there's listed. On there was like an A deck, B deck, C deck, E deck.
Come to think of it, an elevator heading to a submerged. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside. It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
Well, let's test it.
Tested.
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside. Oh, there's only E and C. All right, I'll push E.
Why'd you... You said I'll put one foot in the elevator?
I think I can hear it
Did he
opening
just-
on E deck.
Oh, okay, just to show, to be like,
Okay,
I'm in.
that's done. Now I'll just press the button again. Yep, not a single drop of water to
The
be
only
seen.
D deck is
See?
flooded.
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is...
Well, here's what I think. The elevator shaft and E-deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured. Here, let me show you.
I see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk? The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, all right?
But...
Come on, just do it, all right?
Why can't you come? You just need a lookout in case it doesn't
I'm
work.
coming with you!
Huh? Hey, wait! Oh, crap, it closed!
I can't just let you go alone, you know.
Ah, jeez. It looks normal. Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here.
Good.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
Elder breath, just in case.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
What's gonna happen if the ceiling breaks?
We'd probably die.
But it hasn't so far, so.
Oh no. Don't be so casual about something like that.
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
I like how they said there's only 2 buttons, and you can clearly see that there's 6. A, B, C, D, E, most bottom. Is that what that says? I'm pretty sure that says most bottom.
Now then. Iron bars. Well, we can't go over there.
Okay, see, let me just make a little chart. So we've been on B deck and C deck, D deck is no good. E deck have been on. No luck on A deck. Or A deck. Have we not been up to A deck? I didn't see it on the map. Yeah, no. I assume the main deck above ground. Assuming this is above ground in the sea. I'm guessing it's more like a controlled flooding situation in a big container, but who knows?
Right.
Then maybe.
Well, it looks like there's a long straight hallway down this way.
There's a 6.
Something's written on the door at the end. Wait,
Let's check.
I mean, it's very clearly the number 6, but
I knew it!
This is a numbered door.
make sure the... Okay,
but we
it
can't
is
do
active.
anything with only the 2 of us.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
Wait,
Anything else
what's
here?
this? Is this the map for E-Deck? I should take it with me.
Sweet. E-deck map.
Huh.
Can I look
so
at
you
it?
guys found door 1. So now we've located 2 new doors. The 6 door and the 1 door.
You know, it is interesting that E-Deck wasn't flooded.
Well, we don't really know if all of E-Deck is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Even so, it's still very interesting.
I agree.
You said the
Intriguing.
6th door was there, right?
Yes, 6 doors there.
Yes.
And that means Zero planned all this out, even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine
suppose he would have
how
had to
much
reinforce
it.
it.
Must have cost.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Right.
Yes.
Or
does
everything's
make
a
sense.
simulation, because that's the... it's always what it is. Not always.
Hmm.
Just been a twist in, like... some games I've played.
Hmm.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh? You guys leaving me behind?
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
I mean, you could. Probably all match up again.
Hey! Where the hell did you guys go?
7?
Did something happen? Oh.
What's wrong? What happened?
What
No
the hell kind
Snake.
of question is that? Snake is...
Snake is dead. He died, just as the 9th man did.
Oh my god. That's not true, is it?
We should make sure.
Yeah, right. We should.
Wait, not that way.
What? Why not?
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
The shower room, on the left side of the hallway. I put a broom in there too to keep the door open.
That means we can get in.
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. This wasn't open when we passed here, but well, let's keep going.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Ugh, yeah.
Alright,
Where is
probably
he?
dead body coming
Where's
up, folks. There's your warning. Oh, yep.
There. June, you should stay here.
And sound down. Head.
Please, just do me a favor, okay? All right?
I'm gonna go throw up, and I don't want you to see me throw up.
I'm going in.
Ugh,
Oh,
just like the 9th man. The detonator in his bracelet set up.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is.
oh.
But the clothes are.
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
Alright, so... You can't tell by the face. Gotta show me Snake's dead
Snake was
face.
probably murdered.
Just tell.
Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it. Alone. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Oh,
The
I guess he
detonator
is
is
dead.
only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
He's probably dead.
So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't
Oh.
open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah, that means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
But I thought the people who opened the door have to go through. Is there? Doesn't make any sense. I thought the rules were well, you need to be able to open it. Okay, so we can maybe number calculate it a little bit. Would have had to come to 3. So that's you get that to 12, that's a 3. Over 21. So I don't even think you could do 21. 8 plus 7 would be 15. I guess you could do it with 8, 7, 6. But 2 has to be one of them, so it couldn't be that. So I think it can only be numbers adding up to 12. So 12 minus 2 for Snake leaves 10 left, which is still anybody. It can't be Junpei because 5. You'd need 5 plus 5, and that is just him. So it would have to be 4 and 6, 3 and 8. And I guess those are the only 2 options, huh? No. I forgot how math works, sorry. 3 and 7. And 2 and 8. And I can't see it being Clover. So it's probably one of these 2. 3 and 7, 2 and 8. So it would have been... I gotta go back to my selection. Even though I still am like, I thought everyone who activates the door has to go in. Like, wouldn't they have died if they didn't go in? Am I misunderstanding the rules? So it could be Santa and 7. It couldn't have been Ace because he would have needed 9. And 9's dead. Unless somebody got his bracelet. Actually, maybe they could have. 9 and 8. 9 plus 8. That's 17. Add the 2. Well, that's not quite 21. But if you do 9... 9 plus 2, you have 11. Oh, 2 and 8 couldn't work because Snake was already one of them. So it's not 2 and 8. Right now, Santa and 7, I think, is who it would have to be. I'm just logicking through this. I don't know if this actually works. This is my best attempt at trying to figure it out just based on the numbers at play. It's door 3. Unless there's trying to pull one over us with that too. So 2 and 8 would have been Snake and Lotus. That doesn't work. So you have 2 and 9. It could have been Ace if he used the other bracelet. Which would be weird, but Ace and 9's bracelet. Actually, no, we did prove beforehand that it's just whoever goes in, because the very first time the 9-man went through and the other 2 didn't go in, and they were totally fine. It's just whoever goes through the door. Okay. And they'll die if they don't have the other people in to verify on the other side. Oh, wait. I know. I think the using the Dead 9 bracelets thing still works. I don't know if anybody grabbed it when he blew up or if it's intact at all. But if it was, you could easily use that. So yeah, my bet is Ace killed him. It's either Ace or Santa and 7. Or it could be Clover and June, but like, well, I can't even imagine. That would be so wildly out of character. It would be very strange. Okay.
Wait a minute. How can you say that so casual? You're implying that one of us is a kill.
No,
Actually,
just
2
one
of us.
If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, 7? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt,
It's
it
probably,
should be
I mean,
Zero.
yeah, Zero
He masterminded this
could
game
have killed him.
and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem
Usually these
reasonable
kinds
that he
of
would have
killers
killed
don't
Snake as
usually do this kind of stuff.
Good question.
to.
If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
I'm not so sure.
Something's still strange.
What would...
Well, I'm just...
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Really, Junpei? Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Zero said, this ship.
Okay. Okay.
If he weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he?
Probably
He'd be
not.
saying something like, that ship, or the ship.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. If Zero's on the ship, where is he?
I just assumed he was one of us.
I think Zero is one of us.
Well, that's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we should.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets.
Yeah.
Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's
Sorry, I didn't mean to click through that. If he's doing that, he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to.
It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. 7 and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because... I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument.
Fair
Jimmy.
point. It's a fair point.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't
Oh,
really think that's enough
absolutely.
to go on, you know?
Fair.
Ah,
So much for my grand theory. 3 a.m.
It's 3 in the morning.
I got 3 hours left. Holy beans.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then
It'll
we
be a
need
short
to move
game.
now. 7,
That's not true.
Clover,
I've played 4 hours
Junpei.
at least. So
I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
I
you're
suppose
right.
we don't have
I-
a better solution.
We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is Mercury.
But maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right.
The weird cut
Here it is.
for us just to be say, okay, you and June do it.
The
Odd-
Mercury card
odd.
reader.
Just gonna make note of that as odd. Odd cuts. Okay, you two go check out Mercury.
We're using the card 7 gave us, right?
Yeah,
I found it when we were checking out the shower room.
I think 7 said something like that. Anyway, let's see what happens.
I guess to keep the action moving forward, so they're not just
I
talking
guess
more,
the elevator
having
works
another
now.
conversation about, all right, you guys go now. Is this easier to be like, you need to go do Mercury, and then we cut, they're doing it, and it's like, yeah, 7 gave us the key.
Jumpy, I know it's only the 2 of us, but let's do our best.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck.
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh, first we need to find out if the elevator comes
Maybe
up
it's
full
June.
of water.
That's my
Just
guess.
like you did before.
But, I mean, it would be weird, but it would have to be like a really good at keeping up appearances, but there's the whole
Oh,
ship
here it is.
of Theseus thing, so maybe somebody's been replaced.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Let's go.
Yes.
Back to E-Deck, but
Look,
from a different place.
Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Oh,
Only the C and bottom button. can
C
be
and
pushed.
bottom.
We're on C deck right now, so the
Okay.
only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah. Well, let's try it out.
I mean, like the fact they give you
So this is the bottom deck.
waifu childhood friend means they're gonna pull some emotional stunt with her.
Hey, over there.
Okay.
This is a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found.
Okay.
There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room.
3, 7, 8.
Doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
A. 2 doors on the bottom.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Seems like
Finally!
it.
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes
And they're
wrong.
all on separate floors.
You're right.
Compared to
We should
the
keep our
other
fingers
ones.
Let's head back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces. Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting.
We need to make the whole thing fair, blah-de-blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
Yeah, quiet in the peanut gallery. All right,
I do like
let's open these up.
Junpei's snark.
The first one says,
Jun and Junpei. That works pretty well.
Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do.
No, we don't have time for that. Let's keep going.
Sorry. It was
Next
loud.
is Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I...
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
That's 15.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
Oh,
No, there'd be
mean.
no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
Gotta be 6. 1 and 1. Or 1 and 4 for the one door has got to be 5, so you'd need. What, 6? Oh, yeah, you'd need. You would need 5.
But
Just give it up. It's not like I want to hang out.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Sure.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, they're fighting. Oh,
Oh, not good.
Let go! Let go of me! I'm killing him!
Junpei, read the rest.
Right. June wants door 6.
Yes, I don't really have a reason.
I'll take it.
So this was everyone. Ace and Clover requested door 1.
All of them? And these ones need me as well.
7 and Lotus request. Santa and June.
We can only go
the
through
door
2.
I shoot you. Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through.
Okay. 8 and 7. Okay, did I calculate that right? Okay, this is like important. This is like last choice I think you can make, really. So 1. Just happened to work out this way. This doesn't really make sense, but that's fine. Because did I count right? 8 plus 7 is 15. Yeah, okay, yeah, you need to add 5. So, whoever I go with is the one we actually go down. Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll make this very important choice, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Front of the webcam. Hello. I'm most inclined to go with my original group of Santa and June, so that would be door 6.
I want to go through door 6.
That's a problem. None of these teams will be able to.
Clover and I chose door 1.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's not enough people, Dope.
The digital routes don't.
We've got similar Junpei and I, but our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
What are we...
Compromise.
Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
What about me?
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Huh. I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind.
This must have been like a pain to plan for.
This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
7, Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
Alright then, we're good to go.
Alright.
See you later.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
Oh, you can scroll up. I didn't know. Sweet. Okay, so literally just. Wait, does the novel form have like more info? Let's stick on
I'll be
novel.
going too then.
I gotta see if there's any
Yeah.
other
Be
hidden
careful.
text I'm missing.
We should get going as well. This is E-Deck.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
Alright, let's go.
Interesting. Novel format. Maybe I should do that and just read the the not annotations, the narration. Before long, they arrived in front of door 6.
Here it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let's get to it.
One by one, they put their palms over the red. 165. The soft electronic noise had authenticated each of them. Totally failed on my math earlier. Door opened. 6 plus 3 is 9. Yeah, that would have been 14. You did need.
Hey! I found it! It's right...
It was located easily enough. This one had been placed quite close to the door they had entered through. Authentication. Good.
It stopped.
Yes! It stopped!
Countdown had ceased, but Junpei's heart was still pounding in his chest like a frantic, thunderous drum. It felt as though it might shake itself up and out of his throat.
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Screenshot.
You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
I agree.
The doom and gloom from before was done, and the mood turned somewhat
Alright,
lighter.
let's go.
Them to good humor. Junpei took a deep breath and began to walk. So novel feels like more like if you were just reading it without voices. Maybe it doesn't matter. Whereas the adventure mode feels more
This door looks heavy.
thoughtful, or more like character
It's not
interactions.
locked. I'm opening it.
It's interesting. I'm curious what the Whoa.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Rules behind all that were.
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Here, I'm gonna save this real quick. I want to go. Okay, I want to see if I continue and go back to where. What was the moment that felt choppy?
What?
Maybe there's not a good way to get back to where I was. I love the hallway.
Okay, I want to go I want to go through door 6.
Okay, if I do. Okay, I can jump here.
See. The 6 of you solved the puzzles and then met one another. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism.
Was this here before? I'll have to go back and watch. But is this just giving us this as a recap? No. We do that.
I know I said I didn't think.
Well, anyway, we found
The key.
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key.
Okay. I'm just gonna run this back real quick because I want to see how the conversation, I thought, just like transitioned really weird. Goes in novel mode.
Oh, I get it.
Yes, if we're lucky.
It opened.
Sweet.
Wha-
What?
I didn't realize that this was actually further back. I guess I wasn't really thinking.
An elevator. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator.
Well, yes, I guess it did.
This is even more weird because he like narrates everything
Now.
that he's thinking, pretty much. So it doesn't feel like it needed a novel mode. Except there was the point I mentioned, the okay Tsuchika Mercury, and maybe it'll be the same amount of like weird cut. It's really a weird thing to get hung up on. I'm not even that hung up on it. I'm just curious the reasoning behind choosing to frame the story in that way. All right, this character's dead. We we need to take action, and then the cut to here these two characters checking out this one door we haven't checked yet. I mean, they did get the thing they needed for it, so I guess they wouldn't have had it otherwise, but... Okay, also, there's just
There.
like LLR. I don't know what that means. LLR. Left, left, right?
June, you should stay.
But
Written in blood.
Please, just...
Okay. Hand on our shoulders, if to shove her to the ground like a tent pole, turned and walked toward them. So he put his hand, turned around. Heart collapsed in his chest like an empty cigarette carton. Okay. Ugh. Filled out like fresh spaghetti. Ugh.
Just like the ninth man, the detonator in his brain. Oh god, it's...
Visiting the painfully white bone of his ulna. And look that up later. Ulna. Bracelet lay next to him. Shattered.
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, can't even tell who.
But the...
No mistake about it.
Okay. Trying to intuit this a little bit because I feel like I might actually be able to use my brain once. Metal. Like a ghost. See, that's
Snake
some
was
good.
probably murdered.
I do like the writing there.
Chances are he...
Lowered to keep from over here.
It's pretty straightforward. First, the killers got snaked, then they shouldn't waited. Once that door, he probably... It was a small... Unfortunate, the detonator is only snake, and then 80... That.
I see. You need at least 3 people. It wouldn't open for...
Yeah, that means...
Well, just let's say you're right.
When we... Right after that...
Then that means we were all...
Yeah, that means...
wait a minute. How can you say that? So you're implying that one of...
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right...
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants you.
What?
It's also interesting.
Wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by
Hello?
Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner. And those who... Zero is trying to...
Then you're saying that...
Yes, that is why we have to trust one. Otherwise, we'll end up...
Then does that mean...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game. Doesn't it seem reasonable?
Good question.
Yeah, I should have. Need to stop messing with the text.
If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship.
I'm trying to. Yeah, okay. I should have saved this earlier. Save this real quick. So I have a record here.
Well,
And what's that?
how can you be so sure that Zero...
Really, Junpei? Isn't it all?
Wait,
This
huh?
Zero said, this ship, several
Interesting. It has the built-in pause still factors into the skipping. I'm interested in the format they're using. I know when I was writing visual novel stuff, I wanted to put natural pauses after the commas to like indicate pauses in conversation, but I think wait, I let it skip past the part I was thinking about. That's okay.
Oh,
Gratefully,
here it is.
we have the ability to scroll back. Okay. They all knew where they were going. I bet this was written before like the rooms were conceived, and someone just split it off weird here, because the fact that the group splits up here, it gives the impression that like they were all together, and because we show the scene of Lotus talking to them while they're like by the elevator, I think I'd have to go back, but different scene than the hospital room. It feels like the entire group came with them, and then it was like, okay, you two go. It makes way more sense if you put the cut here. Next destination is Mercury, and then Lotus says, maybe you and June should go check it out first. All right, let's go, June. Right. Then we cut to the other scene. As it was, it felt very strange. Now I've validated what felt off there to me. I can feel smart. We can now continue. Okay. Let me go ahead and let's go back, return to the tile screen, and then we're gonna load Steam engine room. Alright. Away alarm. Okay, let's look through this real quick. We'll probably have to either stop for the night or take a break soon. Oh, or we could just stop now because my game crashed, so I'll try and restart it real quick to see if it works, but maybe I should take a break or call it an evening. Maybe that's a sign. I didn't like corrupt my save or anything.
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
There we go. Okay, it's not showing up on stream for some reason, so that's weird. I'm gonna call it a night for now, I think, and we'll come back to this later, or I'm just gonna take a break. Oh wait, here it is. Nah, I'm gonna call it for now. Then we'll probably get the ending and then start going through other stuff, because I've heard how these kinds of games work, so you don't get the true ending right away. We're gonna have to go through all the different routes that we've seen so far, which is interesting to me. Like, I'm curious if there's enough info in there to justify it, or if this I would say it like I already knew or thought this. I'm curious if the other routes are just meant to kind of like pad out the player doing things. It makes it seem like there's more content. I mean, because there is more content. It's just you choose to make a decision, and so you can either decide the player doesn't get to see that. They made their choice, and that's it. And some people might go back anyway. Or you make that like required for the special or the good ending or whatever, which is interesting to me. There's some games where I like that format. I think like I didn't even really know that was a format, I think, until I played. I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to say this, hopefully. AI Somnium Files, because that game, you have to get all of the endings before you can get the quote unquote true ending. Not counting like there's one or two joke endings in there that don't count, or there's like one bad ending. There's like a couple bad endings you can get, where it's just like you made the wrong choice. We made it very clear to you that was the wrong choice. That's interesting. I guess it's sort of a design decision and a story decision about what's important to show to the player. I think it is fun to get like more insight on what everybody's thinking and doing, but like I've been getting so little with just these kind of like, have you thought or heard about this? That I'm not like, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't feel like there's enough depth to surprise me, or like questions I'm wondering like, why are the characters like this? It's just sort of like a big, why is everybody here? We don't know. The only such things is that for some reason Santa really likes the number 9. Weird. And 7, I mean, is missing memory. And then obviously Clover knows something because she mentioned an experiment took place here 9 years ago. So there's a couple threads there. But those were more like, those are if you do that route, so I don't know, or if you go with them to areas, so I don't know how that's gonna pan out. But anyway, all for now. You watching. Goodbye. Toodaloo.